Namaskar everyone. Today I am going to discuss the 12th verse of Samadhi Pada, that is chapter 1 of Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So this verse says Abhyasa-Vairagyabhyam tan-nirodhah. What is this? See, Abhyas means the regular practice. Regular practice. And Vairagya here referring to the dispassion or detachment. Abhyam is referring to both of them. Both of them. What both of them? The Abhyasa and Vairagya. The practice and the dispassion. Tan, tat. He is basically here, it is referring nothing but the 5 types of Chitta Vrittis. If you want to study about these Chitta Vrittis, you can refer this video. In this video, I have explained the 5 types of Chitta Vrittis that is mentioned in 1.6 to 1.11. And Nirodhah is nothing but to stop or to block. So, what exactly says Patanjali is saying by adopting these 2 methods, practice and the dispassion, we can block these Chitta Vrittis. So now let us go deeper into this verse. Here the practice, here I just want to mention one important fact, that there is a book, if you have heard about 10,000 hours, you become what you practice, by Phyllis Lane. It is kind of a mention in this particular book. You'll become expert in any skill if you'll practice for that particular skill up to 10,000 hours. So the same thing has said by the Patanjali, sage Patanjali, so many centuries ago. And what is this? The regular practice. Abhyasa. The second is the Vairagyabhyam. Vairagya here is basically referring to 2 things. That is the Raga and Dvesha. This is nothing but the like and dislike. Attachment and detachment. See, this is kind of Vairagya is nothing but the dispassion. We need to detach from things or from sense objects. And through these, by practicing these 2 methods, like the number 1 is Abhyasa, the second is the Vairagya, we can stop the Chitta Vrittis. We can stop the modification of mind. Now let us understand these 2 aspects, Abhyasa and Vairagya. Abhyasa basically refers the positive aspect, though this is kind of a mechanical process to do anything. Here in chapter 2 verse 28, there is another advanced word of this Abhyasa, that is Anusthana. Anusthana. Abhyasa, though Abhyasa is more towards the mechanical process, but the Anusthana word is refer to the more determination. That determination is towards the spirituality. So Abhyasa is in the positive aspect, it is used here, and the Vairagya is used in the negative aspect. So here Patanjali is saying, there is a need to balance, to create balance between these 2 aspects. The positive aspects, what you can do, your action part, and the Vairagya part, the dispassion part. So here, the second chapter's 29 verse says, there are 8 limbs of yoga. And what are these? Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dhyan, Dharana, Samadhi. So first 4, Yam, Niyam, Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayam, these 4 referring to the evolution part. And last 4, Pratyahara, Dhyana, Dharana, Samadhi, are referring to the involution part, the negative aspect in that sense. We can understand it like this. And in the Hatha Yoga, Ha is basically referring to the sun, and Tha refer to the moon energy here. So Ha, the basic, the positive part, Tha is the negative part. And Ha here, the Abhyasa part is nothing but the Prana Shakti, the life force, and Vairagya is referring to the Manas Shakti, the consciousness. The Pingla Nadi, in terms of Nadi, if you want to compare these 2 keywords, Abhyasa and Vairagya, so Abhyasa is referring to the Pingala Nadi, and Vairagya is referring to the Ida Nadi. And if we'll talk about the Tantra, in Tantra it is basically Shiva, Abhyasa is Shiva, and Vairagya is the Shakti. And in terms of the Sankhya Yoga, the Purusha is the Abhyasa and Prakriti is the Vairagya. In terms of the physics, Abhyasa is the energy and Vairagya is the matter. So, ultimately, what exactly Sage Patanjali is trying to tell through this verse is, by adopting the method of the Abhyasa, the positive aspect, the Vairagya, the negative aspect, by balancing these 2 aspects, we can stop or block the Chitta Vrittis. So hope you have understood the meaning of this verse. In subsequent videos, we are going to understand the methods of the Abhyasa. Thank you.